Hello, how is it going, my lovely friends? Candace B here. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I appreciate you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you guys have just been having a great day, and I hope that your trading has improved so much this year. We are coming to the end of Q1, which is crazy to me because the year just started and already we are in March. So yeah, time is just flying by as usual, which is crazy. So yeah, I hope that you guys are just taking time to just enjoy life. You know what I mean? Today, I'm going to be reviewing some trades that I took the last week of February before we get into the trades I took the first week of March because yeah, if you watched my last video, you know that I've just been procrastinating on posting videos and I apologize, but mind your business if you see me in the same outfit that I was in the last video. I'm trying to batch film, okay? I'm trying to be productive, okay? The last week of trading in February was a good week for me. It was an interesting week because although I had really good profits, I did make a couple mistakes that just reminded me of how being overconfident is just not something you should be doing as a trader. I want to specifically go over a day where I made over $600 in 15 minutes. And then I lost it all. So, you know what, enough talking. Let's start the video. Man, I love being transparent with you guys because I know that you guys are nice people. I know. If there's any haters in the comments, please mind yourself. I'm a child of God. Please exit stage left. I'm not trying to tell you about yourself, okay? But yeah, honestly, I mean, everyone makes mistakes. It really just depends on if you learn a lesson from it and you go from there or not. And I think that just to kind of keep the video as short as possible because y'all know I could just talk a lot. I'm just going to go over Monday and Tuesday's trades, and then I'll go over Wednesday's trade in another video. But yeah, so Monday, we, as you can see, took quite a few trades. Really shouldn't have. Really, there is no reason for me to be taking 5 trades unless I'm just chasing my trades. I'm chasing the market, I'm chasing price, I'm emotional, I have FOMO, all the bad things that you really shouldn't be doing. I am literally being a victim of in this situation in this day. So first trade of the day I took, it was at 10:06 a.m. and I took a short position. Now, mind you, this daily H4 demand zone was here. I took a short in this area. This is why it's so important to review trades, guys, because you look back and you're like, looking back at your past self and you're like, how did I even justify this? Because why was I taking a sell? Why was I selling at a demand? I don't know. And why was I selling when price was just so bearish already without a pullback? When that is my trading strategy. I don't know why. Like, my trading strategy is so simple and I really enjoy my trading strategy. So why? It was just FOMO. It was just really FOMO. This was the before and this was the after. Clearly, obviously, we're not pushing down further. We're at a demand zone. We're going to bounce off of it. Duh, Candace. So yeah, just not a smart trade at all. I'm just glad I have my stop loss there. And then the next trade I took was literally right after, which is just so silly. You should never be taking trades back to back to back. You know, if you lose a trade, then just take a break. Even if you think that you want to re-enter, just take some time, man. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, just take time off the charts because it's just such a higher probability of you losing more money if you're just kind of re-entering right away, which, as you can see, I did. So instantly after my stop loss was hit, I changed my bias because I was like, okay, well, we are going up now because, you know, obviously we're at the demand and we're pushing up. So I'm just going to take a buy. No other confluences again, just taking the trade just to take it. And so it's hard to see, but as price was pushing up, I took more entries and then price ended up pushing down. So it hit my stop loss on these trades and I ended up in profit on that first entry that I took because my stop loss was already in profits. Either way, I clearly lost more than I made. So that was a losing trade yet again for the second time that day. You would think I would be done for the day, you know, you'd think it'd be done. Nope, took a third trade, and that trade was around 10:21. So again, taking back-to-back trades, just going crazy. And I still try to take a long position at this point. This was the before. And as you can see, once I entered, price instantly went the other way. So yeah, I tend to get into those trades where the entry is so perfect for the opposite direction. And this is the after. As you can see, we pushed down and I lost a lot of money there. A third loss. Bottom line. We're just losing and losing and losing this day. And what does Candace do? Instead of just calling it quits, I enter another trade, the fourth trade of the day. Clearly, I'm just playing a game of back and forth buy sell. I took a sell, as you can see, because I said, maybe the bulls are not pushing up after all. Let me go back to my initial bias and take a short at the demand zone again. And as you can see, price did push down. I put my stop loss at break even for the multiple trades that I took, the multiple entries, and then price pushed up and hit my stop loss at break even. I guess in my mind mentally, I was okay with the fact that price was at break even. This is like girl math. When when price hits your stop loss at break even, it's like you act like the trade is non-existent. So it's like, you know what did I do? I took another trade. I'm like, oh, well, this trade didn't really matter, so let's take another trade. And I did end up winning this trade. I did take a buy, but honestly, this was a bad trading day overall. I made $86 this day, but it's just a bad trading day because I was buying and I was selling. I was just going crazy. Yeah, I was scalping, but this is not like, there was no logic, rhyme, or reason to this. So I took these entries at 11 a.m. and this is the before. As you can see, we have that long lower candlestick, a lower wick, and price closed bullish on the 15-minute. Mind you, I take my entries on the 30-minute, but I took the screenshot on the 15 in this case. And yeah, as price started to push up, I just took a long position because I was like, okay, we can't be pushing down at this point. Mind you, we could have. Like, what am I trying to do? Predict the market? When does that ever work? Anyways, this was the after. Price did push up. It pushed up further than where I got out, but price came back down and hit this, my stop loss, and then it continued to the downside. Thank goodness I even trilled my stop loss. I even put it in profits because that could have been very bad. Anyways, moving on to Tuesday, because Monday was just a mess. Tuesday started off well. It actually started off extremely well, to be honest with you. I ended up taking a short position here. Oops. So we have this demand, right? We have the daily H4 demand. That price is now broken below. So that is no longer relevant. We have this area where price was tapping into many times. As you can see, multiple taps without the ability to break above it. And obviously this was Asian London session, so very appropriate that there was sideways movement. And then, London session came in with a bit of momentum, but either way, the real momentum came in during the New York Open. I ended up seeing that price once again came up to this level here and rejected it, this resistance, and started to push down. And as price was pushing down, I followed the momentum. It broke below the last low that it made in that morning, and I entered short position. And this was around like 9:40, a little early before my time that I'm supposed to trade, but this was the before and this was the after. We caught a good amount of points very quickly. 15 minutes, I was in, I was out, and that was $600, which is crazy. I mean, $600 in 15 minutes, to even take that in, like, that is just a blessing. It's just crazy that this market gives you the opportunity to make this type of money so quickly. But with that, you need to have a difference in your mindset, because making that much money before 10 a.m. or, before 10 a.m. in the morning, and then having your whole day, I crashed out, honestly. And this is not like me. I've been crashing out the last 2 weeks of February. I was just crashing out. It was a good day. We made good profits. And then I just started crashing out, y'all. Honestly, the spirit of greed is a horrible, horrible thing. I rebuke it, because why was I not okay with making $600 in 15 minutes? Like, even just to take that in, why did I look at the charts again? What was the reason? So, you know what? I deserved everything that happened this day, because as you can see, I traded a lot more. I'm not dumb, but this was dumb. This was dumb because why? Multiple trades. Look how many trades I took. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The spirit of greed came in and said, that's just not enough. The devil said, that is not enough. You need to make more. So what did I do? I entered another trade. I entered a short because I saw, price was continuing down. Cool. Little pullback there. Cool. Mind you, this is a 30-minute where I took the screenshot. Little pullback. Cool. Let me take a short. And I did. And price moved down a little bit and pulled back. I did put my stop loss at break even. But look what happened. So this right there is an indication that there is exhaustion happening. There's exhaustion happening. Like, why are you trading again, Candace? This was God coming in and saying, let me spare you. I'll give you a break even trade, but be done. And I just completely ignored him. It's like I was upset, or I was just so overconfident. I was so cocky, and I knew exactly what the market was going to do. And I was going to make all this more money than $600 in 15 minutes. I was going to make more than that. And so even though I ended up in a break-even trade, what did I do? I re-entered a third trade. What trade was it? A short. And this trade was literally 5 minutes after the break-even trade. So I didn't even take time just to sit down and build. Never did even take time to just chill out. So this was the before. Okay. Enter the trade. And as you can see, it was already pushing up. And this is the after. So where was the stop loss? Did not accept the risk, was cocky, overconfident, thought that, oh no, price is going to push down, so I can just move my stop loss. I can just move it. No big deal. It's not going to push up. Surely it pushed up. Surely it did, Candace. And look how much we lost. Literally lost the entire profit. I remember that feeling that day. I was just like, yo, Candace, you did not just lose all the profit that you just made. You did not do that, Candace. So now I'm crashing out even more, because now I'm like, nah, I got to get my money back. Like, no, this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I just couldn't accept the fact that I myself gave the money back to the market. So what did I do instead? Took another trade. What is this? The fourth one. Now we're taking buys because, thinking price is going up, higher low, higher high structure right here. The one local 5 minutes. This is a 5-minute screenshot, one local 5-minute thing as well. I don't take entries on the 5 minutes. So why am I looking at the 5 minute? Before, after. So another break even trade. Took a buy, and I put my stop loss at break even because obviously the last trade just took me out, and I was like, dang. So put my stop loss at break even. That hit. What did I do? I re-entered. This was like 12:37. This was literally 10 minutes later, 12:47. Literally didn't even give myself a minute to breathe. I entered a short, and this is the before. This is the after. We're pushing up. I was trying to make my mind believe that price was actually going to push down and reject this zone. Like, oh, it's a supply zone. No, it's not. No, it's not. It easily broke above and pushed above. So yeah, another loss. So now all these trades were after my trading time, mind you. So 12:30 onwards, all that was after my trading time. So I'm just trading randomly. This is after 1 p.m., 1:04. So yeah, so now we're taking buys again right here because price pushed above. So literally minutes later, after I was stopped out or after I exited the trade, I'm taking buys. Just giving look at this before after, like, just crashing out. This is not me, guys. This is not, I was dealing with a demon that day because this is not how I trade, and I know better, but I'm taking full accountability. This was stupid. I'm taking a buy, and obviously price pulls back, whatever. After that, around 117-ish, taking a sell. Same thing. I'm surprised I even put my stop loss at break even, the moment price gave me a chance to, but obviously that was taken out easily. Then I took a trade at 1:41 p.m. I took another short. Price did push down. It kept kind of pushing up, pushing down. Oh my gosh. This is just crazy because this always used to happen to me. And this just reminded me of the years ago when I used to enter a trade and then it would be going in my favor, and then I would enter more positions, and where I entered those second positions was literally where the price reversed, literally. So entered a short, we were in profits. All this was profit, mind you. How much profit were we in, Candace? We were up 107 points. Okay, over 100 points. We were in profits, multiple positions already taken. Okay, so we're up like over 400 points because each position was 100. Pushing down, price reverses. Okay, now we're back in negative, and now we're pushing down, pushing down. Now we're in profits again. So now I'm like, oh no, surely I can add more positions because we're not going to push up anymore. You know, we're not pushing up anymore. We've already pushed up. What does price do right as soon as I enter? Mind you, this was like 3:50 p.m. The market closes at like 5. So what are we really doing? An hour before the market closes. What happens? As soon as I enter, boom, price pushes up. A mess. A mess. So even though I had profits from these first couple of trades I took, I gave a lot of it back. So I ended up going from a $600 day plus $600 in 15 minutes to negative $300 that day. So I lost $900. Just let that sink in. I am exposing myself to help somebody, even if it's one person out there. I'm exposing my crash outs, my stupidity. Because please, there is no benefit to chasing trades, to over trading, to not accepting your risk. Lower your lot size if you're not accepting your risk. Don't enter multiple positions. I know all this. I know all of this. But to do it is so crazy. Like, it's so easy to talk about it because I've known this for years. I know how to be a consistently profitable trader, but it's these moments where that is in jeopardy. This is why it's important to limit yourself to, let's say, 1 to 2 trades a day. Limit yourself to a certain percentage of risk. You know, these things are what protects you, but you have to have the mindset. And clearly I was not mentally supposed to be trading. I was not mentally fit to be trading that day. And so rightfully so, I gave my money back to the market and more. And more. I paid tax on that. Honestly, I've had enough losing days, losing years to know that, you know, you only quit when you stop. And, you know, you just have to keep pushing through, and you have to review your trades. You have to document your trades. You have to review them. You have to back test. You have to forward test. You have to take time out of the market to reassess, to just work on your psychology. You have to do a bunch of things. You know, a lot of people say trading is simple. Yeah, it could be simple, but it is not easy because it's the psychology of it. It's not cliche. It literally is the psychology of it. And that goes to show that it's psychology. Because why would anyone be upset with making $600 in 15 minutes? Duh. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it helps somebody out there watching to avoid these type of mistakes and just to be okay with your profits for the day, okay with your loss, and to not crash out. Please don't crash out. You're better than that, okay? You're a great trader. Remember that. And until the next video, I hope you all have a blessed, amazing, fruitful day, week, and life.